Every night at midnight, I paint my own portrait and soak it in water to create a clone. Every bit of training, insight, and combat experience the clone gains sinks straight back to me. So I spread my clones across the cultivation world. Some joined holy sects and just ran through everyone, became legendary monsters. Others infiltrated the demonic path and climbed straight to the top. Some hid in the mortal world, running merchant guilds and pulling the strings of entire dynasties. From that point on, the cultivation world was full of tryhards, and half of them were me. They spread across every realm, weaving a power network that covered the entire world. Meanwhile, my real body? Just chilling in some random mortal town doing absolutely nothing. Right now, I just made my first clone and was staring at the character creation screen, deep in thought. Making him too good looking was a bad idea. That just puts a target on your back. Before I had any real power, getting noticed by some rich woman or creepy cultivator would be a nightmare. Making him a girl was even worse. Sure, you could use looks to make quick cash, but the risks were way too high and I had no way to protect her. What I needed was someone durable, tough, and looked like someone you don't mess with, but also completely forgettable in a crowd. Nobody gives a second glance. I started tweaking the sliders. First height, cranked it up to 6'11". Broad shoulders, maxed out muscle mass, neck thick enough to take a hit. Skin tone set to deep bronze. For the face, I went with something dull and completely blank. Topped it off with a messy buzz cut, the kind of look that screams, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but built like a tank. Clone created. I named him Big A. I hit confirm. The mist solidified instantly, then came a heavy thud. A massive, tower-like man stood butt naked in my tiny room. His head nearly touched the ceiling. Then came the weirdest feeling. My vision split in two. I could see myself sitting on the bed, and also see that scrawny kid in front of me. I tried lifting a hand. My real body raised the left. Big A raised his right, massive as a fan blade. Two minds, zero conflict, even smoother than controlling my own two hands. I stood up, walked around him, and gave his arm a squeeze. Solid as a rock, system-built quality, and no surprises there. Still technically mortal, but the absolute peak of what a mortal body could be. The clothes, though, that was a problem. I dug out some old hemp shirts my dad left behind. After a lot of struggling and patching, I finally got something he could wear. The pants were way too short, stretched tight like leggings. But hey, at least the important parts were covered. All right, Big A. I sat back down, dead serious. We were running out of food. You gotta go make some money. What's the fastest way? Robbery was out. Too risky, too easy to get caught. Manual labor was too slow. Then I thought of Drunken Life Tower on the west side of town. On the surface, it was a bar/brothel. But underground, a gambling den with a fighting cage for rich guys to throw money at. The beast fights were sometimes man versus dog, sometimes man versus man. Win around, get 5 tails of silver. Lose, and you might walk out missing a limb. Big A head to Drunken Life Tower. I closed my eyes and shifted most of my focus into the clone. The midday sun was blinding. Big A pushed open the door and ducked outside. He walked barefoot on the dirt road, leaving deep prints with every step. People scrambled out of his way. Big A kept a blank face and walked straight toward the west side, exactly what I was going for. A brainless, backgroundless drifter. If he died in the ring, nobody would come asking questions. In the back alley of Drunken Life Tower, 2 bouncers were squatting around, smoking. Then the light went dark. They looked up to find a man-sized bear staring down at them. What do you want? One of them nearly dropped his pipe. Big A opened his mouth, voice rough and deep like grinding gravel. Name's Big A, I want money. The 2 bouncers exchanged a glance.